and you had to kind of choose. At some point, you got to make a choice in terms of, okay, who am I really? Because there's nothing worse than someone who's famous or someone who has a shot. Because matter of fact, like she's someone not with doesn't have the most talent in the world, right? But you're in a position where if you choose to become like a great artist and really want to like make noise and whatnot, you have the platform to do so. Like people will give it a shot. If Ice Spice came out with a really great project and whatnot and switched it up and got with some good writers, which is all she needs is to get some good writers and some better vocal coaches, right? That will make a huge splash, right? So what a lot of black folks do, a lot of brown folks do is if you from the hood, you have a hard time separating yourself and completely seeing yourself divested from that. All right, we're gonna use divested in a good way, not the way that that Keisha be using. Keisha be trying to use it to like shit on me. You know what I mean? I don't do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It was always bound to
happen for two major reasons.
You try to give me a salad.
A salad costs $24 motherfucking.
Need a few more minutes to go ahead and finish up the box. Now,
I'll finish up that box. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So when you try to still be a part of certain elements, right? Let me give you a quick example, right? When I was younger, I remember bootleg CDs and bootleg and fake clothes and fake shit and cheap nigga shit used to be a huge part of my life as a young guy that didn't have much going on, right? And as I got older, I used to think about also like man, where am I going to be able to buy all the cheap food and go to the chicken shack? There's no chicken shacks in nice places. There's no there's no stands where guys sell fake shoes. It used to be my life when I was younger. Now, of course, I haven't had this thought in a long time, but as I get older, I want to be further and further away. Now I'm understanding why I need to go into the hills. I need to go live in the hill. I need to go live somewhere that put pressure on your brakes. Like, you got to take care of your brakes if you live where I live at. Or else it gets uncomfortable. Matter of fact, like when I'm doing deliveries, right, I get reminded, like, nigga, you gotta get your money up, bro. You gotta have good ass brakes to live over here. I'm driving through the hills and shit going, yo, bro, when my brakes was bad, it was tough going down these goddamn hills. You start realizing how steep some of these hills is when your brakes is worn down. Another thing too, take care of your brakes, boys and girls. So anywho, Ice Spice learned the hard way that you cannot still hang in the hood or be around losers or hood niggas or try. You can't mix the two. If you're successful, you can't go be around unsuccessful people. All they're gonna do is make you broke, and all they're gonna do is pull you into a nigga moment, into a terrible moment where you're stuck trying to prove yourself to someone who don't mean shit, to someone who's a loser. Don't ever fall into the trap of trying to prove yourself to somebody who ain't got shit. All right, because compared to these people, you doing it. All right, you know how I know that girl who put her hands on you is a loser. She put her hands on you in McDonald's. Okay, this is just a bad look. Listen, I'm not really into like the baddie worship and all that, but it's not supposed to be happening to a baddie. And let me tell you something. I don't always D-ride and whatnot, but Ice Spice, I love Ice Spice. Fine as hell.
By yourself with no security, just one or two people. At this point, if you have not learned your lesson from different examples that we see daily of people getting shot, getting killed, then you guys are just never going to learn. Somebody please tell me why the fuck was Ice Spice at a random McDonald's with just one person? Now, I hate this for Ice Spice. I hate this for all you Ice Spice fans. However, the bullshit does not discriminate. While she was sitting down...
Yo, you see old girl, like she's trotting over there. She's running over there. Like, what the heck? Like, she's trotting up to the table.
Eating a Big Mac with a Mc...
That's it. What's going on
and to be...
Gas? Girl. What? Ready for what? Take gas. You take gas? You take gas? So go take gas. So you from Cali? So go take gas. So you from Cali? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? I'm from Chirac. Where you from? Oh, you're from Chirac. Yeah. So where you from? So where you from? I'm from McDonald's. I found you. I'm from Wayne.
And here we go. And here we. Oh my God! I'm trying to think. I want to give this a good label. So we got some white knight, some nigga. Again, this is bro. Hold on. Is this? I think it is. This is most likely broke nigga activity. Come on, man.
Broke nigga activity. Killing what you want is a broke nigga activity.
As soon as you get some money, you gotta stop hanging around broke ass niggas. The only kind of broke niggas you can be around is like trustworthy broke niggas that have like ambition and you know responsibility and whatnot, and maybe they in between, but it just don't mix. The kind of stuff you gonna talk about, the stuff you want to do, the stuff you can't do, it just don't mix. Had you not been trying to sit in McDonald's, and because that has to be the hood, because there's no way that she would be up there if it wasn't the hood, right? So you somewhere near the hood. I don't guess you thought you was blending in because you had a big sweatsuit on, and you know what? Maybe the girl don't know that's Ice Spice. You know, it'd be crazy if the girl who did all that did not know that was Ice Spice and just thought, you know, all right, well, you know, that's the light skinned girl. More than likely, at some point, the dude she was with probably commented on Ice Spice. You know what I'm saying? Or she more than likely saw that girl get a bunch of attention. And this is also the other part of the game, right? Because again, we telling y'all, women are not really friends, and women don't really help each other, because mostly women will be in leadership